Hello, happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome. I am Meredith. I'm here with our message for the 13th of November, 2025. We're using Tarot of the Owls for our message today. We have the sun in Scorpio. The moon is in Virgo. We have all those retrogrades going on. And we're tuning into the energy atmosphere to see what's on offer to us, what gifts are awaiting us, how we're engaging those gifts. Yeah. All right, let's get started. First card is Strength. Excellent. First card out as Strength. It makes one wonder what all is here, and we had a very robust shuffle, as you can see. Let's see what Strength connects to before I even elaborate on that card. We now have the Five of Swords, and as I'm turning this card over and looking at it, I hear the question, what's your battle? And where do you feel vulnerable in your self-relationship? What aspect of your self-connection, self-awareness requires more courage? Let's see what the next three cards are. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so we're going back to eclipse season. And I don't want you to take just the most recent eclipse season. Go back to the spring, go back to the fall of last year even, and consider all that has been set in motion from those eclipses. Because every time they come around for us, we are reminded that this is rare and uncommon energy. So it's a rare and uncommon opportunity for us to set some interesting manifestation into motion. And we have been talking about manifestation for quite a while here. We've had a lot of encouraging cards, while simultaneously we've had a lot of cards encouraging us to take a look at the retrograde aspect of our manifestation. What are we reconsidering, resurrecting, reviewing, redoing, right? Retrograde. So we may be taking a bit of a hindsight walk down memory lane here, and we may have also encountered some of our own shadow. Now, fives are all about change, as you know. The Five of Swords is energetically has the potential to be a bit of a brutal card. And what I'm feeling here is some brutal honesty within self-relationship. And my sense of it is that each one of us has, our version of events. And each one of us would like to revise some of our own history, wouldn't we? As we replay those events, retrograde, replay, see events that have previously occurred and look at them in such a way as to see your growth in them. That's the most valuable aspect of having an opportunity with retrograde energy to take a look at things that, should they occur again, rather than going to battle over them, how can we handle those things differently? So again, we've got rare and uncommon energy here. This is an 8. Strength card is an 8. 8's the number of the self. And Five of Swords right in the middle. And this is a card where we are also encouraged to ask, who wins? In a fight, who wins? And how important is winning anyway? What are you attempting to conquer and hold some sort of hierarchy over? Good questions, right? It sounds a little silly as I put it out there, doesn't it? Really, my sense of things is that we're so much more connected to heart space, soulful presence, grace, ease, peace. Though, in situations where you see this alignment of cards, there is something coming up out of the memory field for us. There could be current events that are reminding us of a time when, right? So that could be going on, and we may be taking a bit of a Five of Swords attitude toward it. Well, you know what? F this, F that. I was right. They were wrong. That's ego. And if you get yourself there, if you find yourself there, have the courage to look at that ego with love and peace and ease and grace and say, thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing me part of my program. Thank you, retrogrades, for showing me part of my program. And how can I consider this differently, more courageously? How can I even be vulnerable with myself as I look myself in the eyes in the mirror and say, I love you? Does your Five of Swords rise then? Is change required? Let's see what else is connected to this Eight of Cups and potential eclipse energy revisiting us throughout the course of this particular day. And now here we have the Page of Pentacles. We do want to invest our energy in what grows. And if we have found some kind of stagnancy within our self-relationship, our ego might want us to go to battle with that rather than live our truth. So check that out for yourself too, what's actually true here. And then we have the King of Cups. This is beautiful because here we are in the peace, the ease, the grace, the love. There's the Ace of Cups sitting right there with the King. The King is going to bring the intuition, and it's going to have some sort of action connected to it as well. There's an action to be taken here, and that action may be to expand the way you love yourself and be in acceptance for the moments that were less than favorable, where we did go to battle with our own ego. Yeah, so here we are in the King of Cups with the Ace of Cups, love, bliss, joy, and happiness in self-relationship, garnering our gains, engaging our courage, and being very loving where we feel vulnerable, and in the past where we would have fought something, somewhere, somehow. Okay, next. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles because, you know, this is the suit where we build things that stand the test of time. And, you know, the meaning of the Three of Pentacles when we see it, and we do see it quite often as a matter of fact, when we do see it, the core meaning of that card is building something that stands the test of time. And in the Queen, we have already done that. And now we are in receiving energy for the ripple effect of goodness that comes from all of the upgrades in self-relationship and the way that we have invested in what actually grows and expands in love for ourselves. Next set, we have 4 cards. And we start with the Knight of Pentacles. So we're on the move in that ripple effect that the King and the Queen of Pentacles creates for us. Where are we going with that? Nice. Right into the King of Pentacles. Harmonized energy there. A harmony of our divine feminine, divine masculine, which is beautiful when you take a look at this 5 of Swords and the King of Cups and the Strength card. And most especially that 8 of Cups, because we, again, are engaging rare and uncommon energies. And the retrogrades are giving us an opportunity to review, which is what's happening here in this 5 of Swords. And there is a tendency, just because it is familiar, to take the stance of an argument with our own ego in that 5. And I don't sense that that is really going to be a long battle there. We're going to recognize it, see it for what it is, have gratitude for it, and continue in this beautiful ripple effect. And then we have, look at this, another pentacle, the 7. This is where we're nurturing all of our manifestation. There's plenty of growth on the vine. There's a lot of ripening going on here. So it's no wonder that there may be some small challenge to our ego in this 5 of Swords as we are witness to the rare and uncommon energies bringing together the very things that we've set in motion, ripple effect, King and Queen of Pentacles, for what we're bringing to life on our foundation. So this is what requires nurturing. And it's a 7. This is where heaven touches earth within us. And that's the perfect place to be in heart center soulful presence for these moments of challenge with our own ego. And then we have the Chariot, another 7. Beautiful, beautiful energy there. Dynamic movement forward, lots of opportunity and no hesitation on our part to keep this kind of momentum flowing, this good momentum flowing. Beautiful energy. All right, bottom of the deck, how is the universe helping us out behind the scenes? Queen of Swords. Sweet. Discernment right there, divine feminine discernment. So being receptive to the discernment that we've gleaned in our journey and our 8 of Cups over there from the rare and uncommon energies. Excellent. So decisive, discerning, making new choices, being very strong about that. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I like that it aligns there with that beautiful 5 of Swords because this is the divine delivery system. at work on our behalf. So there's something of destiny in revisiting this Five of Swords, where we get to see our own growth, expansion, momentum, and this beautiful ripple effect we're talking about over here. So, you know, the cosmos is aligned divinely to show us something that we argue with our ego about, and probably quite often, though it's so familiar, we don't always recognize it. And today we get it. Like the nickel drops, the epiphany comes, the aha happens. And we're like, oh, gosh. Okay, I can eliminate that energy now. Thank you. Next, we have Page of Wands. Excellent energy. So 2 pages now in the reading, 2 8s, 2 7s, gorgeous. A matched pair in the sense of the King and the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of harmony in this reading. And that's wonderful. And in the Page of Wands, we're holding the Ace of Wands. So we're embracing our passion, creativity, fire, motivation. And we're going to keep going there. We're going to do something new as we blaze our trail off of the divine delivery system. Excellent. Next, we have the Four of Cups. And this creates unseen blessings for us. And we are receptive to that. And you'll notice that this is a divine hand bringing this fourth cup. This card is typically seen as somewhat apathetic in tarot, and I don't agree with that personally, intuitively, because an unseen blessing arises out of our own self-examination, expansion, and growth. And all of this dynamic movement forward brings us more and better. And then we have... cool. The Two of Pentacles, very heavy in the Suit of Pentacles in today's reading. There is harmony here, and an infinite harmony at that. And I like that we get challenged and we rise to the challenge. We get challenged and we rise to it. There's a harmony in that, and there's an infinity loop in this card as well. So as we consistently choose what's good, what's happy, what's loving for ourselves, this divine delivery system keeps churning out the love, the good, the happy. Very sweet. Oh, look, there it is. Bottom of the deck. Had I gone one more card, there's the Three of Pentacles. And the world after that, reward of all your prior investment. This is building something that stands the test of time out of the reward of your prior investment. High Priestess, our intuition. The Star, gorgeous. I'll stop there. Keeping the faith for what we believe and dream to life. Give life to. All right, angel answers. Put a question to the deck if you've got one. Let these cards confirm the reading and potentially bring us a fresh message. Look for a sign, because there's something better than that Five of Swords for sure. And trust yourself and your intuition, because you are ready. Look at that. For your own success, because you listened to your intuition. Ooh, that was easy today. Not that it's ever really difficult. Powerful, powerful angel answers right there. Final word on our reading today from angels and ancestors. How is our soulful presence forming our waking consciousness? Okay, we've got the Medicine Guardian. Be open to healing information. Five of Swords. It will teach us. Oh, nice. And then the card that comes right after that is the Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Woo! Yeah, the ego likes to be right, doesn't it? Do you want to be right? You want to be happy. I'll leave it there, folks. Thank you, as always, for being here with me on the channel. So appreciated. Peace, love, laughter. Namaste.